wrong thing. Okay, this time it's a higher to hit than last time. Does it hit? It's 24 to hit.
Yep, roll damage.
Cool.
I'm running around the house, making sure Gar's good.
I'm going to use a maneuver, a tripping attack. 17 to hit. 17 damage. And it knocks him prone.
Okay, so
Oh, wait, does he get a roll for that?
he's well bloodied. I'm just doing damage right now. 1 second. So he's well bloodied at this point. He's going to make a strength saving throw,
Yeah, it's strength saving throw.
and he's going to roll a 17.
Okay, he succeeds.
So as you go to trip him, he kind of like shifts his heavy weight down to block you from doing it and gives you a smug through coughing up blood. And he's gonna spit at you and he's gonna go, filthy tall little big thing. And it's gonna be the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'll end my turn with that.
So the goblin in the far corner turns the hand ballista over towards you. The other ones begin making their way up, running this way. This one's gonna run to the table and grab a jar, a little vial off of it. The other ones come barreling down. He's gonna make his attack with the ballista. And this heavy bolt comes flying through the air, smacking into the wall here, sending stone shattering. You feel like as soon as he like shoots, he begins like using these wheels, pulling back and like cocking this little cannon thing, like you know what I mean, the ballista. And he's putting this big long, well, he's reaching towards this big long bolt, heavy bolt to put back on it. You get the feeling it's pretty substantial with damage based on the damage it did to the wall. The other goblins run up. This one is now prepped to throw this vial. You're getting, however, your D&D character would interpret Molotov-y kind of vibes. And this ogre is going to... He's going to attempt to grapple you. So I need you to contest an athletics check against it.
Okay. I can't seem to pick that up, so I'll use a new one.
He rolled a... I'll wait till you say.
Let's see. $13.
So he's going to... First, let me make sure, because he has to make an attack roll also with the strength check, so... Oh, yeah. That'd be a 23 to hit, which hits. So he's going to get behind you and almost like this wrestly, stinky, he's gross smelling man. He's going to reach up and grab you behind both your shoulders and is pulling you back, kind of exposing your chest out and pushing his hips forward to basically give as much surface area as he can for his little ones to come over and just impale you with a bunch of swords.
Mm-hmm.
Emus, you begin to hear beating on the wall behind you.
Oh, on the
The
wall or the
chair,
door?
the door, sorry. The chair begins to slip slightly, though at this point is remaining firm. like it's still there. Like it's still, you know what I mean? Like if he rolled a nat 20 on his athletics check against the door. That's what I'm
Jeez.
trying to get at.
How did they get past my thorns?
By taking the damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was
Well, I'm okay with
I
that
was going
then.
to say they might have taken the damage or they might have swam.
They did swim and take a little bit of the damage. Okay. You notice nothing. Clamsy, it's your turn.
Okay, one moment. Oh, I was just getting Gar a napkin.
Yay, Saturday Muddy Hand Donuts.
Has my dagger of blind sight picked up on anything in the room next door? Or around the corner here?
I need to let me investigate that. Okay, no, you don't.
Alright. Then I would dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I detect anything now? Oops.
Let's roll a D100.
A flat 90, I believe, with a 90 and a 0.
Actually, I think that's 100.
That equals to 100? Okay.
Yeah, I
You
think
don't
the
hear
zeros
any
are 10.
sobbing or crying, but you hear like footsteps ruffling around and little kind of nippy, almost like coyote pup type noises. But not like, but more goblin-y than. Basically, it sounds like very small goblin children running around roughhousing, like very, very small.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
So your cloak currently on fire. What do you do?
I am going to shrug off the cloak and I am 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I went the wrong way. 1. I'm gonna go this way.
You're just shrugging it off and leaving it on the floor to burn?
No, shrug it off and throw it in my pocket. Sorry.
Wait, you gotta try to like put out the flame. You can't just like bundle it up. It's still on fire.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna think as Bezoit. I'm gonna think that the invisibility wore off of it, and that's no more use. So yeah, I'm just gonna shrug it off because it's already burned up
Okay.
and leave it.
Alright.
One,
I'm having fun this session.
Okay, I am going to come up here and I am going to hit this big dude with my mace.
Okay, roll at disadvantage as he's trying to kind of bend and twist to get you to hit Boogie instead.
Oh crap. Attack is 6.
Only 6.
6?
Aren't you proficient and
Yep.
stuff?
Go ahead, roll
No,
damage.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's 7.
Okay,
But yeah.
okay. Go ahead, roll damage.
21. And I would like to use Searing Smite with that as a bonus action. When I hit with a melee weapon for 1 minute, my weapon flares with white hot intensity. I deal an extra 1d6 fire damage, which is 1, and the target ignites in flames.
Now,
Target must make a constitutional saving throw. On a failed, it takes 1d6 fire.
so
Boogie,
with
make
wait
a
a minute.
constitution.
So before, what's it called?
Wait.
Like my my AC even without being able to dodge is 14.
Right,
Like,
but she's
could
coming
that
down to
count?
attack this creature, trying to hit around you to hit it. So the trajectory of the swing, it's not like she would just swing and hit the wall, you know what I mean? Like the miss would be like, okay, I'll give you this. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me to try to dodge her blow. And just know it's a pretty difficult DC.
Why can't I? Why can't I pick up these dice? Okay, a saving throw is only. It's 20.
That's good.
Okay. That is exactly the number you needed. Do not be caught on fire right now. So as Bezoit comes down with this glowing weapon of just pure divine radiant energy, ready to smite down this creature, he bends himself and pushes his hips out, getting Boogie right in the way of the blow. But using his long bugbear legs, you watch as like the the toe strength pushes himself back. The tip of the mace just barely missing the nick of his nose as it comes swinging down. We're talking millimeters away from the mace here, and just barely misses the target.
Sorry, Boogie.
Shoot.
He missed.
Oh boy.
Did Agatha get skipped? I feel like Agatha got skipped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you didn't
don't
do anything
think
with Agatha.
Agatha did anything.
Okay, so what Agatha did was walked up, looks up kind of sly and back a little bit. She held out her hands, and you watch as the flames on the cloak disappears, and she bundles it up really quick and sticks it under her cloak, under her tunic, like, and then, yeah, she's going to walk forward. It seems like the flames surrounding her aren't harming her or anything she wishes them not to harm.
Interesting.
That was a good turn.
All right.
I want that cloak to still be around.
Well, Agatha wants that cloak, so GG. Dude, how much would that have killed you, Boogie, had she done that and actually hit you with it?
I wasn't paying attention to quite how much damage it was.
It was like 21 and then 22, and then you would have caught on fire.
21 and 22?
No, it was like 21, then plus 1, turned it into 22. Either a 22 or 27, and then you would have caught on fire.
No. But I definitely At that point, I guess I would have been bloodied, though.
I would have enjoyed it.
So, yeah, I guess the fight's not over until I'm kind of double bloodied.
What you doing, Amos?
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
I am going to. Hold on one second. I'm choosing which. I'll do 4 beast. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
OP spell. What are you summoning? Are you summoning
I'm
8th level creatures?
yeah.
Or
I'm summoning 4. Half. I'm summoning 4 giant wasps.
okay. And I believe on summon they get a turn to attack. I believe.
I yeah, I was really considering there summoning 8 giant spiders, but I decided to go with the 4 creatures.
What should we use here?
Man,
We can either use these.
freaking in this enclosed spot, the
Well-
spiders would be pretty terrifying.
Yeah, you're right. 8 of them, yeah, that's a lot. We could have probably wrapped this up pretty quickly.
The spiders just wrap everybody up real quickly and eat half of them.
There are your options for what you want to represent it,
Where did you put them?
or this thing. That's it. I'm doing that one. I like that one.
Okay. And then let's see. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has
Yep.
its own turns.
Go for it.
All right. So do they? I just roll 1d20 and they get my bonus, or they get their own bonus?
They get the giant wasp bonus.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 plus what's
Their dex is +2, so they would have
Okay.
a +2 to initiative.
So 7.
Okay, so they're gonna go.
Uh,
All right. That's the end of your turn.
I'm
Do you want
going
to?
to.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
I was going to call. Can they act on this turn? I thought they had to wait till.
They do. Certain creatures like summon certain things attack when they're summoned, but if the spell otherwise says they roll their initiative, they go when that initiative is.
All right, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call out to them. Move forward and attack our foes. Make sure
As these giant wasps turn, they begin making their way forward.
And I end my turn.
Boogie, you are currently being grappled by this large ogre. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to get out of it.
Make a strength check, saving throw.
No, I want to do athletics, if I can.
I believe you have to do a saving throw, but let me read.
I think it can either be strength, athletics, or dexterity or acrobatics.
Okay.
I think.
Using at least one hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check. It can be athletics check contested by the target's strength, or acrobatics. The target chooses the ability you use. If you succeed, the target is grappled. Conditions. See conditions.
Hmm.
Hold on. Escaping a grapple. A grappled creature can use its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed an athletics or an acrobatics check contested by. Okay, so we
Yeah, I
contest
was
each
right.
other. Let's go for it. Ugh.
13.
What'd you say you got?
13.
Oh, let me do math. Okay, it got a 9. It rolled a 2.
Hooray!
So you push yourself off of this creature. He takes a step back.
Okay.
You see the goblin's reaction to go, huh? Kind of surprised that you were able to physically outmaneuver this ogre.
I just outstrengthened that ogre.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You out-Pepe'd my boop.
Okay, I've already used my action, so I will have my sword out still, and just ending my turn here.
Okay. The ogre turns and goblin says, "Well, get him, you dumbasses!" And they're gonna come over. Run it. No, this one's gonna run this way. This one's gonna run here. This one, without regard, is going to chuck a fire jar at Bezoit. With a 20 to hit.
Oh,
Bezoit, you watch as this
wait a minute.
jar.
Wait a minute. Mine is 20. My armor is, so I win, right? That's a miss. Right?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a splash AoE thing, so.
I thought in
Like,
all the times past, the person that being attacked is the
right,
one that had the advantage.
that's if like your armor is, or if you were dodging an attack, the bottle wouldn't hit you, but it's still gonna land near you, is what I'm saying. So you're gonna take less damage, but you're still gonna take damage from the splash. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw as this jar misses your head just barely, and splatters on that wall behind you, spraying out in a,
What is it spraying out,
fire.
Jiminy? Oh, good. I rolled a 2, but I
Okay.
am resistant to fire. So is that, do I roll again?
So no, you're just gonna take half damage, is what that means. So you're going to take 4 fire damage. And this goblin is going to stab at you.
Do I have an opportunity of attack?
No.
Well,
Didn't they come into my area to stab me?
they have to leave your area in
No,
order for
she
that
did say
to
she was
Oh,
gonna.
yeah.
She said she
Yep.
no. She did. You didn't. You say you readied your sword. Wait, no,
Pardon
because
me?
that
No.
no, no.
No,
That
I
was
did not.
no. That wasn't you.
Nope.
So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to hit. The goblin is going to miss. The other two are going to swing at Boogie. Missing on the first attack and a 22 to hit on the second. You're going to take 3 slashing damage. And all of them are going to use their bonus actions to disengage. 5, 10.
Okay. 3 slashing damage.
There's another beating at the door. The chair slides slightly more. You hear something break slightly in the door. Calamithy.
Yes.
Describe to me what your character is doing right now.
Well, I'm trying to investigate where the noise of that goblin sexual stuff was happening. Also, wanted to be keeping an eye around like that corner if anything starts to creeping around that because I didn't want us getting hit from behind.
So you hear the sudden noise come into as if it wasn't there and then came into existence behind you. The sound of something changing in space, and you hear more than one burning looking wick sounds. And as you turn around, you see little Miss Albara, who looks like the picture of that I posted. Yep, that's her.
Little Miss?
And in her hand, she is currently holding 3 lit children's skull grenades with this wicked smile on her face. And she tosses them all right at you. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Those in that one, but I have a +8 to my saving throw. So 9.
You're going to take so as these skulls fly up in the air, just inches away from your face, they explode. The shrapnel of these young children, their mandibles and stuff, launch through the air.
I like
You're
to uncanny dodge.
okay, so you're gonna take 30 piercing damage and 6 fire damage.
So then do you have 36 or do you have 30 and do you have 6?
It'd be the same thing either way.
Oh, because I know how to do math.
And then he is going to so she kind of like had her hands like this, right? With like these skulls, like doing this number. Where she's almost like holding like these 3 oranges, tosses them up. She still has these 2 daggers in her hand. And she's gonna run up to you and make 2 attacks with her daggers.
Do I recognize this thing?
You would not see this happening.
Oh, never mind.
You would hear very loud explosions coming. Actually, make a Constitution saving throw, Caitlin, to see if your hearing goes out.
11.
So as these explosions happen, all you hear currently just this. It seems like everything else is drowned out. Yeah. For the undisclosed amount of time, you're basically dead. Barbara is going to make 2 attacks against you with her daggers. So a 10 and a 12 to hit. So she's going to miss on both times. And then she's going to take a bonus action and disengage. Running around the corner. Cackling.
And my blind sight can't see that.
See what?
Can I still see her around the corner?
You cannot see her around the corner, but with your blind sight dagger, yes. Right on the outside of your radius, you can smell her. Emus, it is your thing's turns. Your wasps.
My babies.
And they are going to run up and surround the ogre.
I love how you're using blade demons to skin them.
I thought
They
it was the
look
closest thing
way
to a
more s-
wasp.
They look way more scarier than they actually are.
These things fling in with their stingers ready to go.
And I'm gonna shout in kind of glee. Yes, feed my wasplings, sting them to death.
Go ahead and make your sack rolls at advantage because he's flanked.
Oh, I have to roll myself. Okay.
Yeah, bitch, fuck
Was
you. What, you
not,
think I'm gonna do it?
not ready for that. Okay, so they're all gonna sting, which is +4 to hit. Got it. Okay, so first one, 8 + 4, 12.
It's just roll for
Yep.
all the attacks and then we'll do the damage.
17,
Hits.
15,
Hits.
14.
Hits.
That's all 4. Okay, so all 4 hit. Oh, damage. 1d6 + 2. Let me find my 1d6. Okay. I got this. I can figure this out. 1d6. That's the normal die. First time using the normal die. All right, first one. 6 + 2, 8. First one is 8. Second one is 4. Next one is 3. Last one is 4. And then
Hold on. So 8, 4, 3. You said 8, 4, 3, 4?
8, 4, 3, 6.
Okay.
And then we have to do saving throws because it's all poison.
So as they fly over and all thrust their hips in this kind of like oddly inappropriate manner, kind of stab at him, these massive stingers pumping him full of poison. You watch before the poison even has time to sit in, his body kind of starts spasming and he kind of goes limp, and you watch as this poison kind of pulses just slightly at the insertions of their stingers, and he falls to the ground, oozing blood from quite a few orifices.
Yes, my children, now pursue them. Only stop when they surrender.
You hear the goblins yelling, "Booyaka, booyaka!" Calamity, it's your turn.
I'm
Almost kind of like dazed, like the little off balance, your equilibrium shook.
Whoop.
I'm pissed off. Yeah, like Archer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So not liking that, not liking being able to hear, I'm going to start stumbling my way back.
And you hear that door from the birthing area swing open and a goblin peer out.
You gonna say anything?
Me?
No. Or...
Oh, Stefan, hold on. Give me a second, dude. Fuck. He reaches out into the hallway, looks at Calamity, turns, and yells in Goblin, "Get up, you Storms! There's work to be done!" And you hear rustling and commotion from the other room.
All right. So I'm gonna start running back, and I don't know how loud I'm yelling, but saying we got goblins coming from the rear. I can't hear shit.
Go ahead and make a Constitution throw for me, just a general Constitution.
I'm not rolling well tonight. 9.
So coming down the hallway, you hear, "Guys!" And the volume just is not super loud, so only, let's see here, Agatha and Emus here. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, I dashed to get to
What?
the end of the hall.
What is Emus here? Or are you still sending it to me?
Yell it out, Caitlin.
Goblins from the rear. I can't hear
Ah.
shit.
Okay.
Agatha comes running up around the corner, sliding as you come through, and she looks, and she points down to the area that you saw Bulbara turn to, and her burning ember eyes she says, "I can see her. I can take her." And it's in that like double speak as she's like covered in these flames.
I would say that I need her here as my ears. So maybe not run deep into, I don't know how many goblins are to the side, but he called for them to take arms.
She looks at you, and still having maintained eye contact, she just vanishes. Zoe.
Do I know anything about what just happened over there?
Probably not, no.
Darn.
You might have seen this flaming figure just vanish, but that's about it.
I am going to cast Bless.
No, you would have heard the anyone within 300 feet of that would have heard it.
The explosions that killed my hearing.
I just realized you totally would have, as she would have came around the corner and talking to you, it would have been like.
Yeah, I wouldn't have heard shit.
Did you hear me?
No, I did not.
I said I am going to cast Bless, which enables me to allow Emus, Boogie, and Calamacy to add a 1d4 to their attack or saving throw for 1 minute.
Oh
And-
boy, I
and
ain't
myself.
I ain't missing shit.
And then 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy right here, Michael.
As you run up to him, you see them all drop their weapons, hit to the floor, and bow their head, like smacking their foreheads on the floor, and they say, "Don't kill him."
I'm gonna say Boogie. What'd they say?
They asked you not to kill them.
Tell them to gather against this table over here.
Go over to that table.
And they very scaredly and obediently do so.
And then I'm gonna just stand here and guard them until my comrades take control over the rest of the people.
Emus.
All right, so everything in the front with the rest of the party is under control. I saw Agatha go running that way. I am going to run over here. Oh, I need to count this out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can go. Fuck. Man, I need something to help my movement speed. Can I make anything out around the corner here where Calamacy's standing?
Let me look. I was outside with Gar. Coming around the corner, you'd be able to. Yeah, you see this guy in the doorway. This little brutish-looking little goblin.
Well, what's he currently doing? Is he moving towards Calamacy?
No, he's got the door open and is like holding it open with his body as he looks like he's like waiting for people to come pouring out of the room.
I am going to cast Spike Growth.
Again.
Again, another one. All right, and I'm going to cast it right on the doorway for
Oh, cool.
20 feet. Boom, right there.
Okay. All right.
Or Agatha.
These vines begin pouring up and out. You see surprise and panic sounds coming from as women, goblin children, and goblin warriors from the room start barking and making noises. All right, Boogie.
I think into the hood. What's going on over there?
Well, Calamacy can't hear you. Emus doesn't have a hood, and neither does Agatha, does she?
If he's talking in the
Agatha.
if he's
You
talking
don't
to the
need
hood,
the
it's
hood.
telepathic. It's not hearing. So you should still be able to
Oh,
hear
yeah.
telepathic communication.
True.
You
So
hear Agatha think back. It's fine. I can see her. And then there's a pause, and there's this deep voice, seeming more the second voice than the first, as the two overlap. I'm going to melt her face off.
okay. So
Buggy, the worst emotional support.
Like, are you choosing not to respond to that, or are you actually okay with that, or like what is your actual response here?
I mean, we need that freaking thing dead.
Okay, but you have zero concerns Agatha might be kind of turning into.
I mean, I don't want her to be all murdery, but
I'm gonna say, because I have my hood on, Agatha, are you okay?
Really felt better.
You don't sound good.
There's no response.
so I I ask the goblins, how do I get past the traps in that room over that way over there? Pointing in this direction.
Say that again. And how do I get what?
How do I get past the traps over there?
No trap, no trap. Regular exit.
Okay.
And he looks back towards this door. He goes, storage. Kind of scared. Master, please. And he buries his face, and snot begins coming out his nose. Spare our lives and let us serve you.
Yes, you can serve me.
And you hear this hopeful gasp among the four. We can kill anyone you want. Anyone. We're good at it.
Great. I'll need to figure out what to do, but I do want to be the leader of this whole area.
And they bury their heads deeper, trying to get as low to the ground as they can to show you respect. This one standing there in awe, kind of still pointing this ballista at you, but frozen in fear with his fingers on the trigger.
Get ready to point that ballista at Balbara in case we see her. I will kill her now.
You kill Booyak Booyak?
Yes.
You big Booyak?
I'll tell you later.
A very shaky, awkward as the ballista drags along the floor and turns very shakily towards the new direction. Like dragging the stand along with it.
Okay. Well, that was a lot of talking. I dashed on my turn, but I think this is as far as I can go.
He is dead. That guy just did what he did. Boom! The doors come flinging open.
Oh boy.
And where there were 5 stand now 4 pretty wounded goblin warriors who come running up past the one that kicked the door down. The other 3 rush in and make their attacks against Demas.
This is going about as bad as I could.
14 misses.
Yeah.
16 misses.
16 misses.
17.
I have 17. Goes to defender. So
Okay.
misses.
So they come, they all hit you, and then they all bonus action disengage.
They all run in. Oh shit, we can't hit this dude. Turn around and sprint right the fuck back out. I don't see anything farther down the corridor. It's just the 4 of them, right?
You see that your spike growth is gone,
Mm-hmm.
and there are troops on the bridge making their way over, but there are also dead ones on the bridge.
Oh, how many did it kill?
The spike goblin thing, or the spike growth out here, killed 4 creatures.
Nice. I did a thing.
So it appears there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goblins outside. And Balbara is turned.
Is that the boss?
That is the BBEG, as the colloquial term is. If you were wondering, Sam, BBEG stands for Big Bad Evil Guy, and yes, that is a actual acronym used in the community.
Big bad evil gawk. Okay. So, can you see her?
She's over here now? What the heck?
No, you didn't see that.
I did?
Yeah, I did. I seen it. No, you did. I did. I've seen it right there. No, you haven't. Okay. Oh. Also. You hear some screaming coming from this birthing area. And then it's your wasp's turn. Wait. Your wasp disappeared.
Wait, what do you mean my wasp disappeared?
It's a concentration, then you cast a new concentration spell, breaking the concentration of the other one.
I was not aware of that.
Wait, what's the other concentration spell?
Spike growth?
You have to concentrate on that?
Actually, let me look. Let me make sure. I thought you needed concentration for summon animals.
I do. I'm looking at both of them. They're both Wait, are all of my spells concentration? What the fuck is this?
Why
Oopsie
didn't I
daisy.
plan better?
Looks like you need a helmet of split-mindedness that lets you concentrate on two things at once.
This is protection from evil and good is concentration. Okay, buddy. Okay, sure it is. Fuck, this is
That's
stupid.
messed up,
Why?
dude.
Clamsy, it's your turn.
Maybe you
Okay.
can get some sort of
No,
feat to override that.
I'm over here throwing a temper. I'm throwing a tantrum over here. This is stupid.
Yeah, the
So
evil and good, like,
I
jeez, dude.
will take my
It's to represent that they're not full spellcasters, I believe. That the spells they cast they need to focus on.
set my swords on the ground real quick. Pull. Uh, is it an action to pull out a sword from a sheath?
No, I don't believe so. I believe it's a bonus action.
Okay, then
Or an interaction, actually. Yeah, it's an interaction.
I would like to do that. Pulling out my flower blade, hitting the ground for a 10-foot radius around. Oh, hold on, no. I haven't done it yet. Because I think Emus would be in it, and Emus is the only person that is affected in our group.
By what thing?
My sword.
What is it? The effects of it?
Hold on. I pulled up the picture.
Is it the neutral thing? You can't be
Yep.
neutral. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm neutral. Okay.
You're not planning on going down that.
No.
Okay.
Emus plans on holding this door currently.
Okay, so then I'm going to do that so that they can't bum rush us from behind. So I would move up to do that, realizing that Emus is behind me since I didn't hear you come up to me. And then I will smack the door floor with it. Five. It doesn't say on the picture how long that lasts. Like if it's an instant thing and then it doesn't work anymore. Poison for 1 turn. I don't know.
Okay. So as you slap the sword to the ground, these flowers begin to petal and let off this kind of powder, pollens, green pollen. Is that the end of your turn?
No. After that, I would go 5, 10 back. And if I can, pick up my scimitars. Or I would guess I would be getting ready to pick up my scimitars after that. Whichever is the way that I can do that.
Agatha,
This is
as
the
if
way.
so she moves. You hear, oh, you almost got me with that.
Sorry.
No,
Is she neutral?
no, no. She's talking about the
Oh, good.
thorns.
Oh, I wouldn't hear it anyways.
And was telepathic.
Oh, okay.
And then
What'd she say?
she looks over, still invisible. Boogie, she's coming your way. And you hear a scream coming from the hatchery. That sounds like a female goblin scream that's cut short with a. And Agatha goes quiet. And it feels like the temperature almost immediately for Emus and Calamacy increases about 10 degrees Fahrenheit in the air.
Oops.
Let me see.
What's up?
This sounds more Agatha than the other voice.
Oh,
I'm going to kill them all.
I don't know if that's the best idea.
I knew it was a bad idea. I called it.
I I know they all seem evil, but maybe there's like one or two redeemable.
What's her safe word?
Agatha's?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for
We didn't do
reminding
that.
me of that. Oh, I gotta get close to her.
You could just say the part, because she's
Um,
invisible.
So I would say, there, my sweet roll. Morning is but a breath away.
It makes me so sad.
You see not Agatha, but you see stone begin to simmer with heat as these footsteps approach you. And in the hood, she walks past, she says, "Thank you,"
No problem.
and walks outside. And as she comes out of invisibility, you see her prepping some kind of fire spell in her hands, still in this mantle of flames. Someone's going to pay. Zoe
My goodness.
feels
All right.
justified taking it out on the adult male goblins, whereas she wanted to kill everyone in here, but there's a bunch of female and children goblins in here.
I would like to cast detect magic. Within 30 feet of me, I can detect magic, and it's School of Magic.
There is quite a bit of odd magic coming out of this thing. Otherwise, you don't detect any magic.
I'm gonna say, Boogie, ask them what's in this pot.
Okay. What's in that pot?
Thanks, dude.
But Zoid, let's go over and take out Balbara. What did the goblin say?
He laughed maniacally and said, "Strength juice. It's strength juice."
They say it's strength juice.
I don't understand this. I'm 3 tiles here, but I go 1 and I'm 7. How's that possible? Do you see?
Because when you go a bit farther, you're going on top of the wall. On my screen, south is the top of the screen. So you make a quick jump right there.
Oh. So I then am going to come here and get ready to go back over to kill whatever's over there messing with my friends.
Well, I would have liked you to come this way that the boss
But
is
aren't I
heading,
closer
but
this way?
as far as I know, no. But if you are going that way, you can
All right.
also dash.
All right, I am going to do my 30 feet and then dash as my action to here. What do I see anything over here?
Appears to be like a S corridor of these wooden things, but other than that, no, you just see this goblin on this ballista here.
No detect magic here?
Oh, you'd have detected mage armor within 30 feet of you when you were like in this area.
Mm. Like here, Mike?
He had
Um,
walked away. It was within
so
like 3 tiles of the cauldron
yeah, so
going
as you
towards
were
you.
running up towards those sacks, you would have detected a thing, but as your mind would shift over, it would have vanished. But you would have seen it right here.
And I'm gonna holler back. Hey, Boogie, there was some mage magic right to your left there, bud. About 10
Almost
feet.
exactly. Mage armor.
Thank you.
What's this goblin to my right doing?
Aiming and then looking in surprise as a legendary action, Bulbara drops her ethereal net holding 3 more children skull grenades lit and tosses them at Boogie. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Was he able to arm himself because I alerted him?
Boogie?
Yeah. Or was
I
he
will
already
give
ready?
you advantage on your dexterity saving throw because you were alerted.
Well, plus he's got the 1d4 to his saving throw.
The bless, yeah.
What is your saving throw, Boogie?
Let's see. What did I roll on that one? $21.
So you succeed. So you would take half. So the damage you would take would be 8 piercing damage and 6 fire damage. And make a Constitution saving throw for me to see if you're deafened as these grenades.
Does she
The
not
full
run the
damage.
risk of getting hurt by these own bombs?
You said 8 and 6. 8 and 6 was the half damage?
No, yeah, 8 is half, and then 6 is half.
Just a second.